What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Lexupnext, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Alright, y'all, as promised, I told y'all I was coming with a new series to this channel. This series is based around becoming a professional makeup artist. As y'all can see, I am in my car. Why am I in my car, y'all might ask? I'm in my car because I just wanted to give it a little FaceTimey vibe. I wanted it to make it feel, you know, like I just wanted to record in the car. That's the truth. I just feel like recording in the car. As I told y'all, this is a series based on becoming a makeup artist, becoming a professional makeup artist. And the first video that I am dropping today is, hold on. Wait, hold on, y'all. Before I tell y'all what this video is going to be about, y'all probably already read the title, so but make sure y'all subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and make sure y'all turn on y'all post notification bell so y'all will know whenever I post a new series. So the first official video of this series is going to be 10 steps to becoming a professional makeup artist. So I'm going to give y'all 10 of the most important steps that y'all should be taking if you want to become a professional makeup artist in the year of 2024. So if y'all didn't watch my last video, I am a makeup artist that's based in Atlanta. I've been doing makeup for 9 years, so I am well seasoned in this area, and I got the gems and tips for y'all. So make sure y'all watch this video to the end because the last one is very important to me. Also, don't forget to go follow my Instagram, Lexupnext. You can follow my personal Instagram. I am Alexis Monet. Go follow my TikTok. I am Lexupnext. And like I said, subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right, so enough with the talking. Let's get into these tips. First things first, when you're deciding that you want to be a makeup artist, when you've solely decided this is exactly what I want to do, you want to research the industry. So there are different career paths as a makeup artist. Of course, it's certain required skills, market demand, which is whatever is in demand right now, y'all could choose, or you could just go with what you want to do. And then of course, potential earnings, what you could potentially earn when you choose whichever, you know, path you want to go down as a makeup artist. Make sure you are doing thorough research. Go search up on Instagram, TikTok. Do your research so you will know exactly what you're getting into when it comes to the beauty industry. Not only the beauty industry, when you're becoming an entrepreneur, know what you're getting yourself into. Know that it's going to have its ups, it's going to have its downs, but figure out the seasons of when it's in high demand and when it's not. That's how you're going to be able to budget, figure out your potential earnings, be able to run your business comfortably. Okay, once you have done a little bit of research, figuring out what are the different career paths as a makeup artist, figuring out your potential earnings, and all of that I just listed, now it's time for step 2. Step 2 is to figure out what exactly do you want to specialize in. So after you've done your research and you figured out the paths and everything else that you need to know, you need to figure out which path you want to go down. I would say to choose at least 2 main things that you want to specialize in. Me personally, I'm gonna give y'all a list of everything that I specialize in. Mine is kind of a longer list, but as a beginner, I feel like you should at least have 2. So I specialize in natural faces, which is soft makeup. I specialize in glam makeup. I specialize in editorial makeup. I specialize in bridal makeup. I also specialize in Halloween makeup. I do makeup for mannequins like the mannequins that people use to put wigs on. Believe it or not, a lot of people need those. Other things under the makeup umbrella could be things like selling makeup, coming out with your own cosmetic line, selling digital products, doing content creating. Yeah, I think I listed everything, but basically all of the things that I listed is everything that I do. So like I said, you can start with 2. If anything, I would suggest that you start with a glam and soft. Once you start to perfect your skills at doing a glam and a soft look, that's going to open the avenues for people that want glams, people that want soft looks. The more avenues you open up, the more possibility you got to make more money. You want to expand your possibilities, but start with at least 2. The next thing I would suggest is to find inspiration. So you figured out that, oh, you want to do soft looks and you want to specialize in glam. Okay, cool. Now it's time to find some inspiration. When I tell people to do this, I literally mean go find somebody that does makeup, that does it better than you, that's more successful than you are, that can inspire you with what you want to do with your business. Usually when you're interested in doing something, you find yourself following or researching or looking up people that's in that industry that can help you grow your business, or you know, you could follow them, or they're just more successful, so you kind of look up to them and you just like the way they run their business. You want to find people that you actually could look up to, or you like the way they do makeup, you like the way they run their business, you like the way they market, anything like that, you want to go and find them on Instagram. I would say on Instagram or TikTok or Instagram or YouTube actually, and you want to kind of take tips from them. You don't have to copy them to a T, but you do want to get some type of inspiration on, if you like the way they do their makeup on their clients, you could take inspiration from some of their pictures. If you want to do makeup like them, you can kind of copy their pictures when you're doing your makeup on your clients or anything like that. You can kind of go based off of them. Now, like I said, you do not want to copy nobody to the T, because copying is just not original, it's not authentic. But you want to use that inspiration from multiple different people to help establish your business. For example, let's talk about Danessa Myrex. So a lot of people like Danessa Myrex and how she does makeup. If you want to be that type of makeup artist, she does a lot of natural looks. If you want to be like that person, start looking at what they do, how they do it, and kind of try and incorporate that in the way you do things. Or if you want to go glam and bold, you can find somebody that does that type of makeup and look at the way they do things, they market, their looks, who do they market to. Or if you want to be more of a content creator that review makeup products or anything like that, you can find a YouTuber that you aspire to be like, and you can see how they move, how they post, when they post. It's a lot of different things that you can follow that'll help you grow. Step 4 is to invest in a professional makeup kit. In your kit, you want to have a diverse range of shades in all the makeup products that you have. Now, when you're first starting out, you can start with around I'm gonna say 5 to 7 shades. When I first started out, I started with around 5 shades, but that was because I didn't have the money at all to put together a full makeup kit. But you can start with more. By any means, go ahead. If you got the money, do it. But when you start with a smaller amount of shades, like you don't get a lot of shades, that's the time you're going to learn how to mix foundations, mix concealers, whatever you need to get the perfect color. Like I said, you can start with around 5 to 7 shades, and knowing the people that you will be practicing on, knowing their skin tone or around your skin tone of the color of the people you'll be practicing on, that's the good shades to start with. If you're just unaware of who you're going to be doing makeup on, you don't really have in mind, that's when you need to figure out who you want your target audience to be. Like I said, if you choose, depending on what path you choose, it will determine what target audience you're going to have. You could just do prom makeup. You could specialize in prom makeup. Now, that's just an example. I know prom only comes around one time a year. But if you just did prom makeup, you're going to get the younger girls. And if you get in the younger girls, that means you're going to have to know how to do younger makeup. And not only that, depending on the area, you will know if you're getting African American, Caucasian. It's a lot that go into play with that. So it just depends on you, your location, and what exactly you want to do. Back to the kit. So for your kit, you want to have a diverse range of shades for your foundations, for your concealers, for contouring colors, depending on what you use. You want to also have a variety of makeup products. So you want to have powders, liquids, creams. You also want to include skincare. So I always tell people this whenever I'm telling people about my skin prep and prime and what I use on my clients, this is literally more important than the makeup technique. If you're not doing your skin right before you put the makeup on, then it's a possibility that your makeup can be bad. Your makeup can come out bad because you didn't prep and prime your skin the proper way. So make sure you have skincare essentials in your kit. You can also have a variety of brands. So I personally like Morphe. I have some e.l.f. products. I have NARS. Having different brands is good for your kit too. You don't have to stick to one brand. And just because you use a high-end product don't mean you got to stick with high-end products. That's what a lot of people don't know. And just because you're using a high-end product don't mean it's going to come out better than the person that uses low-end products. Remember that, y'all. Remember that, because a lot of people think that you have to use high-end products to get the perfect makeup look. No, that's not the case. And lastly, for your kit, you can update and evolve it as needed. So if you decide you want to switch brands, you can do that. If you decide you want to take brands out of your kit and you don't want to use them anymore, you can do that if you find something that works better, that's more affordable. Another tip that I want to give y'all is you don't have to use high-end products to get a perfect makeup look. Using a low-end product will literally bring down your overhead. If you're a business owner or you know anything about having a business, you know your overhead is literally what you pay monthly, really, like what you put into your business, what you have to put into your business monthly, and it takes away from your profit. So if you could find a makeup product that the quality is great but the price is lower than what you're using, you're literally saving money and more money is going back into your pocket. So now we're on to step 5, setting your prices. Setting your prices is going to be different for everyone, for every single person. Everything that ties into setting your prices is going to be things like location, quality of your work, how much are you spending on makeup products, what look are you doing, what is the event it's for, do you have to travel? It's a lot of things that go into setting your prices, but let's talk about base prices. So your base price is literally the price that's set in stone. Like, you're going to for sure pay this amount, and anything that's added on is going to be extra. Now, when I first started, I literally started off doing $20 faces. Yeah, I know, $20 faces, but that was 9 years ago. The economy is not the same as it was 9 years ago, so I know for a fact nobody should be charging $20 a face. Nobody. Now, if you're just beginning and you know your work is not, it's worth $20, I don't think you should be charging anybody. You should still be in practice mode. If you believe your work is only worth $20, just be in practice mode, because you got to better your skills. I feel like a good starting price, if you're a beginner and you actually do know what you're doing, would be like around $50 to $70, $50 to $70, depending on your quality of work. And in different states, it could be different prices. So out here in Atlanta, you know, makeup is kind of a high demand type of thing, so we could charge more out here. If you're in a small state where a lot of people don't get makeup, you may not can charge as much. Not only does the state matter, the city matters and where you're located. So I'm located in Buckhead. That's where people with the money be at, right? In Atlanta. So I could charge a little bit more than if I was in a city where a lot of people don't really get their makeup done. So that goes into play too. Another thing you can do when setting your prices is to look up local makeup artists in your area. Go on Instagram, type in hashtag wherever you're located, makeup artist. So if I was out here, if you was out here, you would be like, if you was out here, you would put in hashtag Atlanta MUA and try to find local makeup artists. Go on their website, see what they're charging, get an average of what each person is charging, and you could determine your work quality to their work quality and figure out if you want to charge a little bit more, a little bit less, or you want to charge the exact same amount that they're charging. If I were you, I would go a little bit less, just a teensy bit, not a lot, because you don't want to mess the game up. If you charging real cheap prices for real good quality work, like, that's just messing up the system. If you know, you know. But listen to what I'm saying. Make sure you charge a little bit less or a little bit more, or like I said, if you want to charge that exact rate, you can, but figure out the average in your area. Step number 6, create a social media presence. Create that social media presence. It's a lot of people that really don't care for social media, and that's cool. That's cool. But you, as a service provider, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. As much as you might not want to, you gotta get on social media. You have to get on social media. That's how you're gonna get most of your new clients, unless you want to get out here on foot passing out cards. Now, that I'm not saying that's a problem, because you need to be doing that too, but social media is where most of your clientele is going to come from. I get a lot of out-of-towners through social media. I get a lot of new clients through social media, word of mouth through social media. It's just a lot that you can gain from social media, so you got to get in tune with it. Go ahead and create your Instagram if you don't have one. Create your TikTok if you don't have one, and start posting on there. Post daily. Post daily. Post daily. Literally daily. I'm telling y'all this because I know from experience. I wasn't posting daily, but once I did start posting daily, that's when it started working for me. So make sure y'all are posting every day. Try to post more reels than videos. More reels than pictures. Okay, more reels than pictures. You can include your pictures here and there, maybe like once or twice a week, but reels is what's gonna bring in them new people to your page. Those are the things that can go viral quicker. New people gonna see it and bring in new clients. So those people that come to your page, they'll look, see your work, and then they'll determine if they want to get their makeup done by you. Not only do you want to create that presence, you want to make it look aesthetically pleasing, especially for Instagram. Instagram is an aesthetic place. Instagram is an aesthetic place, and I know a lot of the stuff I'm saying right now, it might be going over y'all head, or you might not think it's needed, or you just annoyed because you're just not a social media person. But you gotta, that's something you have to do. That just come with the territory. That come with the territory of any service provider. You need to create a social media presence. Make your social media look really nice. Make it look sleek and clean. I tell people a lot, when you're taking your pictures, make sure you're taking it the same angle, the same lighting. You get what I'm saying? So once you post that picture, it's gonna show on your Instagram. It's gonna look sleek. Everything is gonna look put together. You want to make sure your Instagram looks really sleek. TikTok, on the other hand, it's a little different. You can go viral quick on TikTok though, but Instagram is where most of your clients gonna come from. Hashtags. Make sure you're using hashtags. Like I mentioned earlier, hashtag ATL makeup artist, hashtag Atlanta makeup artist, hashtag ATL MUA, hashtag Atlanta MUA. Y'all see how I abbreviated that? Make sure you're using your hashtag. That's how people are going to find you. Use those hashtags on every single post. You can literally put up to 30 hashtags. You do not need 30 though. You do not need 30. But it can go up to 30. And another way for people to find you on your Instagram is to, y'all know how you have your picture on your Instagram, and then you have where you put your first and last name or your name. Do not put your real name right there. Do not do it. What you want to do is you want to put what you do in the location. So in mine, I have, let me show you. So here's an example. This is my Instagram right here, and y'all see right here where it's my name, where your name's supposed to go, and y'all see how I have what I do and where it's located. And then y'all also see how my bio is. You want your bio to look real presentable, real put together. Put some valuable information in that bio. So mine just say July books are open because it's July. Traveling available because a lot of people be wanting traveling. So you could put that in your bio. And then I just have them directed to a link if they want to learn my makeup technique. And then I just have where I'm located. Not the exact address, but literally the vicinity of where I do makeup. And I feel like that's a really nice put together bio. It's not all over the place, and it gets straight to the point. It gets straight to the point, okay? So that's how you want your bio to look. And like I said, you want to put that exactly what you do and where you're located, where you're supposed to put your name. That's going to help with the SEO of Instagram when they searching up makeup artists, searching up whatever they're searching up. You're going to be one of the first ones to pop up, okay? Yeah, so you're going to be catching them clients as soon as they pull you up. They're going to see you first. And that's what we want. That's what we want. Okay, it's getting a little toasty in this car. I thought I could do it. I don't know. But let's hurry up. So we on step number 7. Step number 7 is networking and marketing. So networking and marketing is very important. This is going to help you get your name out there also. So not only do you need a social media presence, you got to know how to network and how to market. The hashtags, that's a form of marketing. That's a form of marketing, okay? The way you're presenting your reels when you do post on social media, that's a form of marketing. The way you want to pull people in, the way you use trending sounds just to get your video out there, that's social media part, of course. Now, in person, what you want to do, you want to get some business cards. You want to go get some business cards. You can create your business cards in Canva. This is what I do. I create my business cards in Canva, and then I have them printed out at Staples. So I do it this way because I just be trying to hurry up and, get it done. You send it to Staples. I don't know if everybody have a Staples. Staples is like an Office Depot or something like that. If you have that where you are, you send it to Staples or send it to your Office Depot, and they'll have it printed out by the next day. So that's why I do that. But Canva does print too. So you could use Canva to print it out and they'll ship it to you. It's on you. But you create your business cards, and then you want to go to the areas that you want to attract those type of people. I'm in Atlanta. Buckhead is the area with the people with the money. I want to attract people with the money. So guess where I'm going to go? I'm going to go to Buckhead. Even though I'm already, based in Buckhead, my suite's in Buckhead. So that's where I would go either way it go. But if you're not in them areas and you're not like super far from those areas, go to the area that you want to attract those people. Once you get to those areas, go to the Ultas, go to the Sephoras, go to the local beauty supply stores, the local malls. When you go to these Ultas and Sephoras, get your business card and stick it inside of products. Stick it inside a product. So you go into the store and it's a box of whatever and it's on the shelf. slide that card right on up in there. Slide it on up in there. Okay, and so when they get home, they purchase this, and they get home, they open it, they're like, oh, what is this? Oh, somebody's Instagram on here. Let me go see what their Instagram is about. Now, I'm not saying everybody's gonna do this. Some people, they just might throw it out, but that's just what come with it. That's what happens sometimes. Even the people you actually give your cards to, they don't look at it ever again. But you want to try and do it that way. And the reason I say go to the Ultas, go to the Sephora's, because those are places that people that actually care about skincare, that care about makeup. So it's a higher chance that you will get your target audience or reach your target audience, because your target audience is people that like makeup. They like their makeup done. You get what I'm saying? So those are some good places you can go. Not only stick your cards in the products, you can pass them out in there. You can go in there with your face beat down. Go in there with your makeup done, pass out your cards, you know, ask, are you interested in getting makeup, and even if that person is not interested, sometimes they spread the word. They might pass your card on. They might have a daughter or anybody that need makeup done for prom, or just makeup period. So pass out your cards in those areas. You can also put your cards on people's cars. Now, don't get caught up. Do not get caught up. When you go into these people's cars, make sure you doing it safely. Make sure you're doing it safely. So you can put your card on people's cars in that parking lot, in the parking lot of the Ulta, the Sephora. Go to local beauty supply stores in your area. A lot of local beauty supply stores, they let you leave your business cards like on the counter, so you can leave them there. Go to the local malls in the area. So the local mall in the area that my suites are in is Lenox. Lenox usually have a lot of people. Go into your local mall, beat down, look good, pass out your card. Are you interested in getting your makeup done? Here's a business card. And just, now I'm not a social person, so what I do is I literally come up with a script in my head. Hey, my name is Alexis. I do makeup. I'm in the area. Whoop-de-whoop. Whatever I say it to every single person. I don't change it up. I'm socially awkward too, so I don't want to make too much of a long conversation. I want it to be one and done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell y'all exactly what I do. It's quick. It's not drug on where they're just like, okay, you know, they ready to walk off. No, you tell them, you give them the card, and you keep it moving. Because we're not here to have a whole conversation. Okay, so that's what you can do. Passing out your cards. You can go to expos. So whenever your city has an event, women's expos, hair expos, makeup expos, whatever type of expo, go to those expos and pass your cards out too. Go to them expos looking really good. Have your makeup done, have your hair done, and go pass out those business cards. That's how you're going to grow your clientele. The right marketing and networking, that's how you're going to grow your clientele. You can also go to little events that you might see on Instagram. I know a lot of people be like the boss brunches and all that. They don't care for them. But hear me out. You can meet some cool people. And you can give out your business cards. Like, come on now. Now, I'm not telling you to go pay $200 for a boss brunch or whatever. No. I'm just telling you to network. Network, y'all. Network. That's one of my area that I need to work in. I mean, that's an area that I need to work on, is networking more. But I told y'all I'm kind of socially awkward, so making friends and talking to people would just be like but that's what y'all need to do. That's how you're gonna grow your clientele. Networking and marketing. All right, step 8, learn a professional technique. I don't usually tell people to cut corners, but this is a corner I'm telling you to cut, okay? You want to learn a professional technique. You can literally copy off somebody's exact technique. That way you don't have to spend years trying to put together products that work together. I know you can go on YouTube and watch different people do makeup on their self or whatever, but when you pick and choose little things from each person, that's not necessarily going to help you put together your technique. One, it's going to take longer because some things may not work with others, and you don't know if that works for every single person, okay? So the technique that this person used, okay, you choose to use that product from their technique. Oh, and you use their product from their technique, and now you're putting it together, and for some reason it's not blending right. That's because you need a full-blown, fully put together technique that you can go off of. You need one that you can go off of to the T. That way you know all of this is going to work together. And it's best to learn a technique from somebody that actually do makeup on clients. If you watch little Taisha doing her makeup on YouTube, she does really good makeup. Don't get me wrong, she do really good makeup, but she's constantly doing it on herself. That may not work for everybody that walked through your door. That's just a technique she used that works for her. Now, if you go and you copy a makeup artist technique, then that's different. A makeup artist that get clients, because that technique, she's using it on multiple people. She's using it on multiple people, and that's what you want. You want a technique that you know is going to work on every single person that you do. Of course, the colors is going to change, but using that product, using the mapping of using the placement of concealers, how they're blending it out. You want to know that it works for everybody. Find you somebody. This could be the inspiration that you looked up in the beginning for step 3. This could be that person that inspires you, or you just like the way they do makeup. They could have a course. They could have a online guide. They could have a list of products they use. They could have something like that where you could literally go and grab that and do it. That's going to cut out the time it's going to take you to learn. Like, literally, it took me years to put together my signature soft look. It took me years to put it together. If I would have known that taking somebody's whole technique would have made it easier and it would have got me to my signature look quicker, I would have done that. I would just suggest that you go and look up makeup courses. And you don't have to just take one. You could take more than one from different makeup artists. You could take a course. You can read what they use. You could do anything like that. Okay, that's my advice. That's going to help y'all get to y'all signature look quicker. Now, if you do need a person to copy their technique, I'm your girl, you know. So I do have a 21-page step-by-step guide on how I do my signature soft beat. Y'all can literally go copy it. Copy my signature look and call it your own, okay? You can go and take my signature look and use it. Literally 21 pages of information, all the information you need to know to do my signature soft look, from the products I use, the techniques I use, the prep and prime I use, down to the settings on my phone if you want to take pictures how I do, and the lights I use. If you want to do that, you can definitely go and grab that. It'll be down in the description below. I will also be coming out with an online course, so make sure y'all are entering y'all emails on my site. I will be coming out with an online course that's going to consist of videos for all the visual learners. So you will be able to see exactly what I do. Not only will you be able to see, you're going to hear me talking you through the steps. It's going to be very informative. So I would suggest that y'all do enter y'all emails so y'all can be one of the first people to know, okay? I'm just throwing that out there, letting y'all know. All right, let's get to the next step. Step number 9 is to gain experience. The way you're going to gain experience is by doing makeup. You got to do makeup. So this is going to help perfect your skills. Do makeup. So you want to get, and I still do this to this day. I'm going to tell y'all want to do makeup for free. Yes, do the makeup for free, y'all. And y'all could just suggest that they tip. But if you want to find a reliable model, because a lot of models don't be reliable if you make them pay, and they're not necessarily a client. Practice makes progress. So you want to keep practicing that technique. Once you learn the technique, you got to keep practicing. You're not finna just hop off the porch and be the best in your city. It's just not finna happen like that, because the person that's been doing makeup for 9 to 10 years, they literally they're in the game. They know the game. Y'all, it's getting hot. I'm about to get out the game. Woo! So when you are looking for your models, you want to be specific on what type of model do you want. If you have a lot of light-skinned models on your Instagram, and you want more dark-skinned models so people could know you can actually do dark-skin makeup, you could put that in the list of what do you want from your model. You want them to have clear skin. How do you want them to come dressed? You could literally pick and choose what models you want to do. So make sure you have a list. Make sure you tell them, like, come with your hair done, come ready to take pictures and videos. Make sure you be really specific when you choosing your model. You just make a post on Instagram, see who messages you, and go from there. Then you can choose what model you want to do. That way you can get content from this model. You can practice on this model, and yeah, literally that. Another thing you can do is practice on the people around you. So in your inner circle, your inner family, practice on those people that's around you. This is going to help perfect your skills, practicing on the people around you, especially the people. Before you even get to the models, start with the people around you. They're going to be the ones that's going to critique you harder, and that's what you need. So when you're doing their makeup, once you're done, tell them, what exactly do I need to perfect? What do I need to work more on? So if they tell you, oh, you need to, this eyebrow, or the eyebrows, or the highlight, then you will know exactly what you need to practice more. Once you get that situated, you get good at that, get good at doing the people that surround you. Now then you move up to your models, and then after your models, then maybe start charging people for tips. Like doing makeup for tips. Like, just all you got to do is tip me. You let them know they need to tip you. Okay, cool. And then from there you start to charge, and you just keep moving up. So 9 is just gain that experience. Gain the experience you need. You might have to do some things that you don't want to do. And I'm not talking about nothing crazy, but I've literally, starting out, I was doing things, traveling, doing some of the stuff I was doing, I wouldn't even suggest. Like, I was really like, I'm pulling up here, I'm pulling up there, I'm pulling up in the hood, I'm about to do this, like, I'm about to, yeah, y'all don't gotta start through the trenches, like at the trenches level, but you may have to do some things that you don't care to do, or that's not part of your signature look. Or I even started off with doing mini faces. I don't do mini faces anymore. Once I got to a certain level, I'm like, okay, cut the mini faces, I'm only doing full faces. So basically that's what I mean. But you just want to gain that experience, get the content you need with all the people that you're doing makeup on. Content is literally what's going to get your Instagram popping, your TikTok popping, posting that content every day. And make sure you're getting more than one content video from one person. You don't want to just get before and after, get before, get during, get after, get pictures, get walk away, you get what I'm saying? Get a bunch of videos, especially if you don't have that many clients. This is what's going to get you your content for your posting. So whenever you post, you will have enough videos to post. Even if you did one person a week, you could stretch that out for the whole week. You could make a post of beginning and then ending, final results, during. Then you could have one with words on there with like tips. You could have a video with tips on it. You could literally have a bunch of videos from one person, one model. The last step, finally, because I'm over here sweating, my edge is out, it's hot, and I can't turn the what's the name on because it's too loud for the video. But the last step number 10, is to embrace the journey. Embrace the journey. It's not going to be an easy one. Being an entrepreneur is not easy, period. So you want to embrace the journey. I've been doing makeup for 9 years. It's been plenty of times where I'm like, oh yeah, gots to go. But guess what? I don't give up. I don't leave. Eventually, I always come back to makeup. Even if I try to get a job on the side while I'm doing makeup, trying to figure out if this is what I really want to do, I literally always just reverted back to doing makeup because it's just something I love. This is my passion. And I just love doing makeup. I love the arts of it. I like to draw. I like the drawing. It just feel like it's kind of like, I don't even know the word I'm looking for. I'm over here sweating bullets. But just embrace the journey, y'all. Embrace it and just take it one step at a time. You're going to grow with consistency. Just make sure you stay consistent. Don't compare yourself. Don't compare yourself, especially to people that's been in the game way longer than you. Do not compare yourself. Just let it go. Just go with the flow. Go with the flow. And you're going to figure it out. You're going to figure it out because that's what I did. So, yeah. We finally made it to the end of the video, y'all. I'm over here. I barely made it. But here we are. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. These were the 10 steps to becoming a professional makeup artist. These are some of the more important steps that I felt like y'all needed to know. Yeah, so make sure y'all, like I said before, so subscribe to my channel so y'all will be able to see when I post my next video. This is part 2 of the series. So the next one will be episode 3. So I will see y'all on my next episode. Bye.